Hello everyone, welcome to Gosport Railworks. My name is James and today we'll be working on my coach kit, which is the LSWR Tricomposite lab brake, if I remember right, yes. And yeah, it's turned out mostly well. The reason why it's held by elastic band because since I'm using water soluble resin, it does tend to warp a little bit. So I have got a little solution which is basically print them so that they counter warp each other, else you end up with something like this, which is a bit yeah, it's a bit wonky. So yeah, that's if you print them both the same way around. So these two are now countering each other. So I've been holding it like this for quite a little while now, so hopefully it would have straightened out. If not, still the glue would have done it. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I do need to make some holes for the buffers, which I think I have got some buffers somewhere. Let me just not get knocked over with my microphone. I've got some wheels there. I've got some buffers. They're not quite the right buffers, but I might as well use them. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. I may just go over these buffers for now. So they're not the right ones, but it's the only ones I've got now. And I've got loads of wheels, because I have also got some bogies. These are the Engage Society ones. These are plastic bogies because I've had enough soldering and gluing my bogies together. These ones, you just need to sort out the coupling and that's it. So yeah, first things first is basically remove all the scaffolding and all that lot. And yeah, that's the main thing. And then make sure it's not going to lose any parts, because also first time I did it a bit too roughly and knocked off one of the bits on top. Hopefully when I've painted it, it will look fine and all the details will come out mostly well. It's still a bit difficult to feel them, but it's better than the original one I printed. So I may need to change that when I get to printing it for other people, because I do want to make it so I can sell these. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna bring you back when I'm done. Oh, yeah, there is one thing. It's there's a little bit of sag down here. It's a bit of annoying, but I said I'm still new to using a 3D print, a resin printer. So I'll see what I can do or learn how to do it. It may just be because of the resin which I'm using. So hopefully when I get some new resin and use up all what I've got, it won't happen anymore. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get to work on this, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. This design of counts was first built in 1891 to the LSWR design of number 131. A dozen were produced, all of which had arc roofs. The first dozen were fitted with 8-foot equalised bogies, whilst the remainder, built in 1892, had 8-foot boxes, patterned pressed steel bogies. These later bogies were also fitted to the second series, which consisted of 30 vehicles in 1890. The combination was for 10 first class, 16 second class, and 20 third class passengers as built, together with a guard and a small quantity of luggage. These vehicles would have been very useful on minor branch line services. 2 carriages were reclassed to brake thirds in 1912 and ultimately became 7 brake thirds after grouping. This change did not involve structural alteration. Another 4 were rebuilt and transferred to the Isle of Wight as 7 brake thirds in July 1923. This conversion was fairly extensive, as the lavatory and 1 first-class compartment were removed to provide a much larger luggage compartment. They ran in this form until about 1932, when they were rebuilt again. This time the luggage compartment was virtually removed, leaving only a small compartment for the guard. The space gained was used for 2 third-class compartments, bringing the total to 7, with a capacity of about 70 passengers. They stayed in this form until withdrawal in 1930. 2 were taken back into service for a time following bomb damage to other vehicles, and finally withdrawn in 1942. Throughout their Isle of Wight service, these 4 carriages were used on the former LWCR lines and after conversing they ran almost extensively on the ride to Ventnor. Well, here we are, the Tricomposite brake lav now on the layout, and I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. There's a few things which I'm not all that happy with, which is the roof, which is a bit pitted because how I moved the support struts, and it has taken a bit of the roof detail with them. I did try to smooth it out by using a bit of a filler, but it's not turned out all that well, but never mind it. From a distance, from looking at it over here, well, I can tell, but I don't think you'll be able to tell all that well on the camera. But it looks alright. The only other thing which I'm not all that happy with is that I actually ran out of well, I didn't actually have any transfers for the first class compartments, so they are currently unlabelled. So it's a bit annoying. But anyway, it is now on the layout, and it's coupled up with a similar LSWR loco, which is my M7. So yeah, let's give it a run round. With a bit more speed. That's a bit more faster, so we're not here all day. That's rather nice up back there. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. A couple of design things, design changes which I want to do is, first of all, I do want to add a longitudinal, probably the probably not the right word, but basically I want to put a support strut going the length of the roof just to help reduce any sagging, because there's a little bit on my one. And I did try to make the bogies so you can just pop them on, clip them on, but that's not worked out all that well, so I'm going to replace them with just holes instead. So let me try and get that back onto the layout. Move you right there just so I can see the track. There we go, and as you can see, it's a very smooth runner on these Engage Society bogies. Come on, couple up. There we go. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And I do want to make some more LSWR coaches. I want to get a nice little rake of them. And hopefully get another LSWR engine in in Southern Green. So yeah, hopefully I can do that. I don't know when I'll start taking orders for these, because like I said, I do need to make a few changes. I do need to also get more buffers as well, so ignore that. I also need to put them in the right spot. Well, they look a little bit close, but never mind. But yeah, there's a few changes I need to do. It's probably advised to maybe just do away with these on your own one, and then just put in brass made versions, but I figured I'd try and make it all together. But yeah, there's a few design changes I want to do, but it should be alright after that. Anyway, I'm going to send it off on its way. I hope you enjoyed the video. Also very much hope that you enjoyed my very first coach kit, well, designed coach. I'll just give you a close-up. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, feel free to like, comment and subscribe. And if you really like it, feel free to support me on Patreon. And if you didn't like it, well, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Anyway, I'm going to see everyone later, and yeah, send the M7 off on its way with the coach. Bye bye now.